that, subscribe. Share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you all go vote in the poll. I would appreciate that. Who do we have first in the building? Desiree first in the building. What's up? How's it going, Desiree? Welkin is in the building. Rodney is in the building. What is up? What is up? We got a few folks in the building. We'll wait for some more people to come through. What is going on? So once again, yeah, big game tonight, folks. Big game tonight. So we'll see how the Yankees do against the Blue Jays when they go up against Chris Bassett. So again, Chris Bassett's last outing against the Yankees was a pretty good one. So let's see how he does tonight. Yeah, let's hope they could get the W, man. They need this W big time. So yeah. But how's everybody feeling tonight? Oh, you're having whiskey and steaks, so no vegetarian today, Sunil. You get to eat some meat. Yeah, you never are in the building. That's because you're too caught up in the meetings. And I'm sure Sunil talks the majority of them. Just playing. Probably talks like 3.5 hours. They're like 4-hour meetings. Welkin's eating eggplant Italian sausage. Okay. None wrong. I like eggplant. Eggplant's good. Eggplant's good. I like some eggplant. My mother makes a lot of eggplant dishes, so definitely like the eggplant. You know, tonight's game is on Amazon Prime for those that are wondering, but you could watch it on MLB TV. And looks like another beautiful day out there in Toronto. There's a view of Rogers Center out there in Toronto. Dome being open. I know, Sunil. Never know with you. So we got Flaherty and Michael Kay in the booth. But yeah, thank God the Yankees won last night's game, man. If they lost last night's game, they would have been 5 games back. And then, tonight would have definitely been a must-win just because, if they lost tonight, it would have been 6 games, which would have been terrible. Welkin says, eggplant, one of my favorite vegetables, grow it every year. No doubt, man. Yeah, I love eggplant, bro. Eggplant is good. Eggplant is really good. But the game should be starting here in a few minutes. Again, make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I greatly appreciate it. Going to be a 2-0 series after the break, I hope, man. And my man Aces is in the building. Yo, what up, man? Of course they are, Sunil. What's up there, Ronald? I was talking about in the chat there, Snell. I know you missed it. There's people could draw comparisons to the 2023 team, but I don't see it. This team is a lot better, man. Kirk to go 0 for 4, that would be amazing. Even if the Jays will catch baseball karma, yeah. I know Ace is live right now, so I'm saying what's up to him. All right, game's about to start here in a couple of minutes. I'll pull up the game cast. All right, Blue Jays are on the field. Here's the Yankees starting lineup. So Grisham, Bellinger, Judge, Rice, Jazz, Dominguez, Volpe, Escada, Peraza. Fried's your starting pitcher. He's got a 3-0 record career versus the Blue Jays. He had a no decision in the last game that he pitched. So let's hope he has a better outing. Yeah, but you got to remember, though, in 2023, like Judge was the whole team, and once he went down, so did the rest of the team. And here's Chris Bassett, who, you know, he does pretty well against the Yankees. Let's hope the Yankees bats show up. Been pitching pretty well lately. Not bad. He's 10-4 record. So, and here's the Blue Jays defense. You got Schneider, Straw, Barger in the outfield. You got Clement, Bichette, Leo Jimenez, Guerrero Jr. in the infield. You got Kirk at the dish, Springer at DH, Bassett on the mound for the Blue Jays. Yeah, the game's about to start here. Yeah, but you have other guys that are stepping up, though, right? Jazz has been stepping up. Bellinger's been stepping up big time. I mean, those have been two big names. I mean, Giancarlo's been stepping up in some of these games. All right, and here we go. Grisham leading things off. He's ready to go. Bassett is ready to go. Umpire says play ball, and first pitch, strike one. So 0-1 here to Grisham as Bassett sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. That is grounded. Oh, what a play by Jimenez. He tosses it to first, and Grisham beats the throw. That was a nice play by Jimenez, but could not get Grisham out as Grisham hustled down the first base line. Yeah, just not enough on that throw, but nice play there, man. Got to give props there. Oh, looks like they are challenging this play, so let's see what the review people say. So, first review of the game. What's up, SGA? Member for 6 months. Appreciate you. Petruzzi is in the building. What's up? Oh, he might be out, actually. Dang. Yeah, he's out. Wow. Well, just like that, one down. But that was a good play by Jimenez, though. I can't even deny that, man. That was a good play. All right, so one down. This brings up Cody Bellinger. Call was overturned. The first pitch, inside, ball one. What up, jockey boy? It was indeed. As Bassett sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. 1-1. One ball, one strike here to Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger had a hell of a game last night. His bat was on fire. Batting average right now at 285. OPS 844, 18 homers for the season. Tied his season from last year with the Cubs. And that is right to Bichette for out number 2. And that brings up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate, who comes in with 2 outs. Can he keep this inning alive? So Judge been struggling a little bit in this series. Let's see what he does here with 2 outs against Bassett. First pitch is a grounder right to Bichette, who fields it, throws it to first, and the Yankees go down in order. Bottom of the first will be coming up. We are going to a commercial break. So the Blue Jays will be coming up, and Max Fried will step on the mound. So Schneider, Springer, Guerrero Jr. will be due up here in the bottom of the first. So, yeah, not a very eventful first inning there for the Yankees, but it's all right. Game's still early. Not going to get into panic mode yet. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know why. I was surprised Judge swung at the first pitch, but I thought he would have worked the pitch count, but I guess not. No, it's not cooked, Theo. Absolutely not. I don't know why we're thinking that that the season's cooked if they lose this game. Yeah, Judge is in a slump. He is. He needs to break out of it. Definitely needs to break out of it. So I don't know about that. All right, Blue Jays lineup: Schneider, Springer, Guerrero, Bichette, Kirk, Barger, Clement, Miles Straw, Leo Jimenez. Bassett is your starting pitcher. He has a 4-1 record career versus the Yankees. I'll pull up the game cast here momentarily once the advertisements are gone. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Andrew Dang? What's going on, buddy? Number 15 by Robert. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's get those likes up, people. Let's get those likes up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all the new subscribers. It means the world to me. All right. Fried is ready to go here against Schneider. First pitch. That is hit into left center field. Oh, what a play by Grisham. What a play by Grisham as he takes a hit away from Davis Schneider. And this is why Grisham plays, people. This is why Grisham plays. In case anybody was wondering. Definitely took a double away. What a play by Grisham. Definitely hustled after that one. One down here in the inning. That brings up George Springer for strike one. That got a little scary there on the first pitch. Max Fried putting it up like, yeah, you got me, man. You saved me. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. Broken back grounder. Peraza fields it. Fires to first, and he gets him out. 2 down. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate. So Jr. comes in with 2 outs. Let's see if Fried could go 1-2-3 here as he sets. First pitch, strike one. Oh, 0-1 here to Vlad Guerrero as Fried sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. As Fried sets here on the 0-2. Grounded, foul. Yankee defense, Dominguez, Grisham, Bellinger in the outfield. Peraza, Volpe, Jazz, Rice in the infield. Escada at the dish. Judge is DHing. Fried on the mound. Manny Gonzalez is your home plate umpire. They say he is hitter friendly, fewer inside strikes, fewer high strikes. 16th season as an MLB umpire as Fried sets here on the 0-2. The pitch. Another broken bat. Foul ball. Right into the Yankee dugout. So broken bat from Springer, broken bat by Vlad. What's up, Peanut? My day's been good there, Theo. I can't complain. What about you there, dude? Man, there would have been a runner on second right now. Would potentially one out. Oh yeah, one out. 0-2. Did he go? No, he did not. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Vlad. Diesel Dave is asking Max or anyone, do you think we will see Spencer Jones called up potentially in September? Did he go around? He did not. First base umpire said he's 2-2. Peanut says I'm a poor Vietnamese, Puerto Rican, and French. Is that your ethnicity? You're all 3 of those? That's pretty cool. Fried sets. The 2-2. Foul back. Guerrero battling here. This is where I say that this is where the Blue Jays start to, battle and start to try to wear down the pitcher. The 2-2. Full count. Fried started off 0-2. Now it's a full count. Bo Bichette is waiting on deck. Part Vietnamese, French, and Puerto Rican. Okay. That's cool. You got that right, jockey boy. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1-2-3 inning, and we're going to the top of the second. So Rice, Jazz, Dominguez due up. So nice little outing there by Fried. Excellent play made out there in center field by Grisham. And like Desiree says, don't forget to hit the like. That's right. Y'all listen to Desiree. If Skeens is in play, Jones would be a pirate. I don't think Skeens is in play, though, there, dude. Yeah, as you said that, Jockey Boy Vlad struck out. But again, to your point, though, yeah, it's hard to strike them out. But bottom of the second, or no, excuse me, top of the second coming up. So let's see if the Yankees can get their first hit of the game. What's higher? Volpe's count on runners left on base or the Toronto Blue Jays team BMI? I'll let you answer that question. I said Ronnie, yeah, bro, let me tell you something. If they said Spencer Jones for Paul Skeens, I'm making that trade. Paul Skeens, yeah, give me that all day, bro. Ronnie says Volpe. My day's been good, Theo. My day's been good. I'm a little tired. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep, but other than that, I'm good. How are you? Still alive though. I'm blessed. I'm blessed for that. All right. Game is back. Ben Rice takes ball one. Ben Rice, one of the heroes of the game with that solo home run at the top of the ninth that helped the Yankees win 5-4 last night against the Blue Jays. It is 1-0 to Rice as Bassett sets the pitch. And that is a grounder, fair ball. And Guerrero fields it, throws it over to Bassett. One down. Yeah, didn't run out of the box right away. I think he initially probably thought it was a foul ball. But we have Jazz Chisholm Jr. coming up. Jazz with that 3-run blast last night in the first inning to give the Yankees the lead. Let's see what he does against Bassett tonight. So one down here in the top of the second. First pitch, swing and a miss. Bassett sets. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled back, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Jazz as Bassett sets. Here's the pitch. Jazz fouls it away. Still staying alive. Still 1-2. We got Dominguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. The 1-2. Count is even, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 out here in the top of the second. Yankees looking for their first hit of the game. The 2-2. Foul ball. Still 2-2. That's what the Yankees bats need to do, man. Just keep working them. Keep following off those pitches. Showing patience at the plate, you know. The 2-2. Full count. Pitch was outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Jazz. Rodney. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Jazz. And the pitch. Jazz grounds a foul again. A lot of foul balls here. So Jazz battling here against Bassett. Let's see who wins this battle. As Bassett steps on the mound, he sets here on the 3-2, and the pitch to Jazz. Swing and a miss as Jazz strikes out. 2 down. So that was the first strikeout for Chris Bassett. And that'll bring up the Martian, Jason Dominguez, to the plate with 2 outs. Can he keep this inning alive? And first pitch, 1-0. 1 ball, no strike here to Dominguez. as Bassett sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. Grounded foul, 1-1. Dominguez desperately needs a hit. He's 0 for his last 18. Last hit was against the Cubs on July 11th. As he fouls that pitch back, it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the Martian. Volpe is waiting on deck. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second, 0-0 game. Nobody on base. Bassett sets. The 2-2. Dominguez fouls it away. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2 pitch. Full count. Pitch just a little high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Dominguez. As Bassett sets here on the 3-2. Payoff pitch. And Dominguez hits that to right field, and that ball is gone. A solo home run by the Martian. Let's go. Yankees are on the board, 1-0. A 2-out solo home run. Dominguez. 380-foot home run. And just like that, Dominguez breaks his hitless streak with a solo home run off of Bassett, and the Yankees are up 1-0. So that's got to be a great feeling for him. So first hit since July 11th, folks. And first pitch to Volpe, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. 0-2 now to Volpe. Yankee dugout celebrating. The 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Volpe. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bassett sets the pitch. Whoa! So Volpe gets hit. He'll take first base. Inning still alive. And that'll bring up J.C. Escada to the plate. What's up, D's channel? All right, so let's see if Escada can keep the inning alive here. So pitch count in this inning for Bassett is 22. He had 6 in the first. So Yankees bats doing their job here against Bassett. Volpe takes his lead at first. First pitch to Escada is low for ball 1. What's up, Brad? How are you, man? Volpe with his lead at first. And JC Escar hits a grounder. Jimenez, he fields it, throws it to first for out number 3. And that'll end the inning. But Dominguez with a 2-out solo home run that puts the Yankees on the board. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. And we are going to the bottom of the second. It'll be Bichette, Kirk, and Barger coming to the plate. So let's see how Fried does here at the bottom of the second. Yeah. The Yankees on the board 1-0. So, but I'm not comfortable with the 1-0 lead. Next time Yankees come up to bat, now they got to make it 3 or 4-0, man, because it's Blue Jays lineup. I ain't sleeping on them. Just saying. That's what I'm saying, Jockey Boy. I'm not comfortable with the 1-0 lead. Yeah, that's true there, Rivera. You're right. You're right about that, Peanut. Definitely right about that. I guess the frustration. I mean, and again, players are going to make mistakes. Though, and it was against the Blue Jays too when he had the back-to-back games of catcher interference. Man, I was like that was frustrating. But I think he learned his lesson there. I know Boone ripped into him a little bit. The game should resume here shortly. So Luis Hill went 3 1/3 with 4 hits, gave up 5 runs, struck out 4, walked 3. That was his third rehab start. He had 67 pitches, so definitely going to have another start. First pitch, 1-0 to Bichette. Bichette leading things off here in the bottom of the second for the Blue Jays. Fried sets on the 1-0. The pitch. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes here to Bo Bichette as Fried sets on the 2-0. And the pitch. 3-0. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss. 3-1 now. Three balls, one strike here to Bichette as Fried sets. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply right to Peraza. Fields it, fires to first. 1 down. And Alejandro Kirk will be coming to the plate for the Blue Jays. So let's see what Kirk does here in his first at bat as Fried sets. First pitch, 1-0. Fried sets on a 1-0. The pitch is popped up in foul territory. Who makes the play? Rice makes the play. 2 down. And that'll bring up Addison Barger to the plate. That's a guy I watch out for. All right, first pitch to Barger is a line drive, but foul. 0-1. Yeah, probably, Brad. I got the goon squad in here. Well, 2/3 of them. Freed sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. 0-2. Got him on that outside corner. Let's play that 2-strike home. Out of the second. Freed sets on the 0-2. And the pitch. Foul ball. Barger staying alive. As Barger steps back into the batter's box. Freed sets here on the 0-2 and the pitch. Fouled away. Barger staying alive. Looks like he came up in the Blue Jays organization there, Peanut. The 0-2. Pitch is low for ball 1. 1-2 now to Barger. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Freed sets. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. A good inning there by Max Fried. And we are going to the top of the third. Yankees will be coming up. So it'll be the 9-1-2 batters. It'll be Peraza, Grisham, Bellinger. So let's see if they can put up some more runs here in the top of the third. Yeah, I like Barger, man. That guy, he's solid. He is he's definitely a solid player. But let's check these other scores around Major League Baseball. Orioles beating the Guardians 1-0. The Phillies beating the Red Sox 3-0. 0-0 game between the White Sox and Rays. The Reds beat the Nationals 5-0. Marlins beat the Padres 3-2. Giants beat the Braves 9-3. Pirates beat the Tigers 6-1. Mets beat the Angels 6-3. Royals beat the Cubs 8-4. Rockies beat the Cardinals 6-0. Astros beat the Diamondbacks 4-3. Brewers beat the Mariners 10-2. Dodgers beat the Twins 4-3. And you got a couple of games, actually one game starting later today. And that is the Rangers and Athletics. That should be starting here in about 20 minutes. Yeah, he does it that, jockey boy. Like I said, I'm that guy. The last time Yankees played against him, man, Barger was just destroying the team. But we are back to the game. So let's see what the Yankees do here in the top of the third, as Oswald Peraza will lead things off here for the Yankees. First pitch. Foul ball. 0-1. So got to wonder if Peraza will be on this team, depending on what kind of moves the Yankees make at the deadline. That pitch was in the dirt. It is 1-1 now to Peraza. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Yeah, Yankees are 11-17 against the AL East this season. The 1-2 foul back by Peraza. Still 1-2. Peraza calls time. The 1-2. Pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Grisham is waiting on deck for the Yankees. Bassett sets. The 2-2. Ooh, strike 3 to Peraza. He thought it was ball 3. He did not like that call. Boone is pissed. He's yelling out at the dugout. Yeah, Boone is fired up right now. I see his argument, though. What do you all think? So Grisham will take ball 1. Let's look at this replay. I mean, it was definitely a little high. I mean, based on that replay, I thought it was high initially, too. 1-0. Grisham with a grounder right to Jimenez. He fields it, throws it to first. 2 down. So 2 down here in the top of the third, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger to the plate. Bellinger takes strike 1. So let's see if Bellinger can keep this inning alive. Bellinger 0 for 1 tonight. Bellinger calls time. The 0-1. Foul back, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here to Bellinger. As Bassett sets. Here's the 0-2. That is a grounder. Hit to Jimenez. He fills it. Throws it to first. 3 down. So we're going to the bottom of the third. Clement, Straw, Jimenez. Bottom of the order coming up for the Blue Jays. Let's see what Fried does here in the third. Yeah, Boone is fired up. That's what I like about Boone, man. He gets all fired up, defends his players. I mean, I know a lot of I get it. I know a lot of folks don't like him, but what's up, Katie? How are you? What's going on? How are you, Katie? What's going on? What's up? What's up? Commercial break here. Once again, make sure you all hit the like button. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe, share this channel out, whatever you want to know. Greatly appreciate it. You have potential. Oh, man. I don't know if something tells me this umpire might make some more bad calls. Boone's going to get thrown out of the game. He's going to come out of the dugout. All right, and we're back to the game here. Oh wow! So wow, the home plate umpire actually acknowledged that he messed up, and Boone was like, "You know, you messed up, man." He's saying, "Clean it up, man. My guys are savages in the box." As Clement hits that ball to center field, and Grisham makes the play. One pitch, one out. Yeah. Well, at least, like I said, at least the home plate umpire acknowledged he messed up. I mean, got to give credit there. I think we knew it was a ball. As Straw shows bunt, but it is ball 1-0 to Miles Straw. As Fried sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. Strike one, 1-1. Fried sets on the 1-1. The pitch. That is a grounder hit to Jazz. He fields it, throws it to first, and gets the out. What a play by Jazz. Well, they challenge. They might challenge it. No, Straw is looking like he was running back to the dugout. We'll see. A Derek Jeter-like play. Yeah, he got him out at the last second, man. Wow. Desiree says we should have at least 5 more likes. Tell him, Desiree. The queen of the chats. Now here we have Leo Jimenez. He's got an 0-1 count against him. As Fried sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2 strikes. As Fried sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. 2-2. Should have been a strike. Fried sets here against Jimenez. The 2-2 pitch. Just misses. Full count now to Jimenez. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. We got Davis Schneider waiting on deck. Let's see if Fried could get his 3rd strikeout of the game. The payoff. It's a grounder. Hits a Volpe. He fields it. Fires to first. 3 outs. So another good inning by Max Fried. And we are going to the top of the 4th. 3, 4, 5 batters coming up. Judge, Rice, Jazz. Let's see what they do here against Chris Bassett. They need to get some runs. Welkin held his breath. Did you close your eyes too, Welkin? I could see you. I could just see you holding your breath and closing your eyes at the same time. Probably almost passed out too. I wouldn't doubt it, man. But top of the 4th coming up. 3, 4, 5 batters coming up for the Yankees. So let's see what they do here against Bassett. But yeah. So trade deadline, 8 days away, people. 8 days away. Got to wonder what kind of moves the Yankees are going to make. Got to wonder what players going where, man. It's going to be interesting. This trade deadline is going to be very interesting. Yeah, any grounded to Volpe is hard. Well, I understand. Oh my God. But how we feeling, folks? How we doing? How's everybody's summer going? I can't believe the end of July is almost here, man. I just feel like when August comes around, it's like for me, I know it's still summer, but it feels like the unofficial end of summer. All right, looks like we are back at Rogers Center. I don't want Jazz playing shortstop. No, 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 no. No friggin' way. All right, we have Judge leading things off here in the top of the fourth. He is 0 for 1. He takes ball one. Jockey Boy says, great, lots of sun and two wheels. Nice. You live in a state with a lot of sunshine there, Jockey Boy? The 1-0. 1-1 to the captain. Captain has been struggling in the series. Oh, bro. Yeah, I've been seeing some of those commercials too. And every time I see those commercials, I get a little sad. I like the fall season, but fall just means it leads into winter, and I don't like the winter. As Judge fouls off that pitch, it's 1-2. It's 1-2 to Aaron Judge. As Bassett sets here on the 1-2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Judge strikes out. One down. So third strikeout for Chris Bassett. All right, and here we have Ben Rice, who is 0 for 1 tonight. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bassett sets here on the 0-1. The pitch is grounded foul, 0-2. Oh and 2 here to Ben Rice. Yankees are up 1-0 right now. Here's the 0-2 pitch, 1-2. Bassett sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. And Rice strikes out swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Chris Bassett. That is his fourth strikeout of the game. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. And first pitch to Jazz, strike one. What's up, Sean? How's it going there, buddy? The 0-1. Ball's in the dirt, 1-1. Jazz 0 for 1 tonight, struck out in his first at bat. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now to Jazz. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bassett sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Pitch was high, 2-2. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Did he go? Third base umpire said he did not. It's a full count now to Jazz Chisholm. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Bassett strikes out the side. And that is the 5th strikeout for Bassett. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Top of the order coming up. Schneider, Springer, Guerrero Jr. So still a 1-0 game. Well, we are in a commercial break. I'll take a small break myself. I will be right back. All right, we are back to the game. Top of the order for the Blue Jays. Schneider takes ball 1. He is 0 for 1 tonight. As Fried sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. 2-0. As Fried sets on the 2-0. The pitch. That is popped up in the infield. Rice is right there. Makes the play, 1 down. And that'll bring up George Springer to the plate. And first pitch to Springer, 1-0. The 1-0. That is hit to center field, and there's a hit for George Springer. So Springer out on there with a single with 1 out, and that'll bring up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So first hit of the game for the Blue Jays, and that was from Springer. First pitch to Guerrero is strike one. Guerrero 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Fried sets on the 1-1. The pitch. Foul back, 1-2. Let's see if Fried could get his third strikeout of the game. So 1-2 here to Guerrero. Springer at first, 1 out. Fried sets. The 1-2. On dirt, blocked by Escara. Springer stays put at first base. It is now 2-2. To Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fried looking like he was going to throw to first, but did not. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This could be Escara's last game as a Yankee. Possibly. Fried sets. The 2-2. Gets a piece of it. Foul ball. Still 2-2. Yeah, I'm not really following, I'm not going to listen. I mean, I'll listen to speculations and whatnot, but I'll just wait for the official word. And that is hit sharply. That goes the passes Peraza. Springer rounding third. Looks like he's going to score, and yes, he does. And it's a tie game. An RBI double by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And just like that, the Blue Jays are on the board. It is now a 1-1 game, and that'll bring up Bo Bichette to the plate. Passes Peraza, goes down the left field line, right to the corner. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Sunil, you're definitely a jinx. Put him in the bathroom. First pitch, strike one. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. One ball, one strike here to Bichette. Fried looking back at second. Here's the 1-1. It's a grounder, fielded by Peraza. Goes to first, gets Bichette out. Guerrero stays at second, and this brings up Alejandro Kirk to the plate. Yep, that's why there's a saying, it ain't over till it's over. First pitch to Kirk is ball one. The 1-0. 1-1. Got him on that curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Kirk. The 1-1. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. Guerrero stays at second. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Kirk, who was 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Sure, the Blue Jays would love to take a lead here. Fried would love to get out of this inning. The 2-1 is high. 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike to Kirk. Addison Barger waiting on deck. The 3-1. There's ball 4. So the inning will continue. So we got runners on first and second. Barger will be coming to the plate. Looks like a little meeting on the mound. Infield talking with Max Fried along with Escara. Let's see what Barger does here with 2 outs, runners on first and second. Fried in a little bit of a jam here. The Blue Jays could take the lead. As a grounder's hit, fielded by Peraza, bobbles it, throws it to first, and he is safe. Base is now loaded. Oh, my God. Not what we want. Yeah, it was a nice stop there by Peraza. Took him a couple of seconds to get up. He did bobble the ball, just couldn't get Barger out. So it's an infield single for Barger. Inning is still alive. Here we have Ernie Clement. So Fried now in real trouble as Clement takes strike 1. Clement 0 for 1 tonight. Fried sets here on the 0-1. The pitch, and that is hit to center field. Now Guerrero will score. Grisham throws home. So cut off by Rice, and just like that, the Blue Jays take a 2-1 lead. And Miles Straw will be coming to the plate with the bases loaded. There's Matt Blake, came out. A little pep talk to Fried. All right, so let's see what Straw does with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Blue Jays now have a 2-1 lead against the Yankees. Looking to try to add some more. Fried desperately needs to get out of this inning. And first pitch, off the foot. Peraza throws to first, and he gets him out. What a play by Peraza. But the Blue Jays take the lead, 2-1. Almost a 3-1. That was hit back to Fried, hit off his foot, picked up by Peraza, makes the play. So great play there by Peraza to save a run. But we are in a commercial break, but the Blue Jays take a 2-1 lead. Yankees bats need to answer. They got to answer back. So Dominguez, Volpe, Escar coming up. Dominguez had that solo home run. Let's see what he does in his second at bat. I mean, 36 home runs is a big deal. Yeah, Suarez strikes out a lot. So does Judge. You got to take the good with the bad, man. That's my take on it. You got to take the good with the bad. I don't know if would I be crazy and say that the Yankees are not going to trade for Suarez or Hayes? They might trade for another third baseman. Who that is, I don't know. All right, Dominguez is leading things off here in the top of the fifth. He's responsible for the run on the board for the Yankees on that solo home run. Let's see what he does in his second at bat as he takes ball one. We are here in the top of the fifth. The Blue Jays have a 2-1 lead over the Yankees. The 1-0, 1-1. As Bassett sets on the 1-1. The pitch, 2-1. Two balls, one strike here to Dominguez as Bassett sets the 2-1. Dominguez fouls it, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes here. Blue Jays have a 2-1 lead. The 2-2. Dominguez fouls it, out of play, still 2-2. Dominguez, his career against Bassett, 6 for 7, 3 extra base hits. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Dominguez strikes out, 1 down. That is the 6th strikeout for Bassett. And that brings up Anthony Volpe, who got hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Let's see what he does in his second at bat. First pitch, 1-0. Yankees are talking about Brooks Robinson at third. Where'd you hear that from? Victor, what's going on, Victor? How are you? As Volpe takes ball 2. What's up, Beagle? 2-0. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Volpe hits that one to left field. Running back is Schneider, and that ball is gone. A solo home run by Anthony Volpe. Let's go! Did anybody expect that? 104.2 exit velo, 384-foot home run by the Yankee shortstop. It is a 2-2 game here, folks. And that'll bring up J.C. Escara to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1. The 0-1. Escara hits that to left field. Schneider running back. Makes the play. 2 down. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza. Well, he had 2 home runs against that in that Saturday night game against the Braves. He's got 1 tonight. It's a 2-2 game on a Volpe home run. The Yankees tie it up. Here's Peraza. He's 0 for 1. And he hits on the first pitch, grounds it to Jimenez, who throws over to first, out number 3. But the Yankees tie it up on a solo home run by Anthony Volpe. It is a 2-2 game, and we are going to the bottom of the 5th. Volpe equals Peds. Oh, boy. Yeah, I know, Victor. I know. That's why I was like playing along. McMahon. I mean, McMahon would be a definite upgrade defensively. His bat, you could say his bat would be an upgrade, but is it going to be a difference maker in the lineup, though? And he's a left-handed bat. My thing is, personally, I want a right-handed bat that plays third base. Yankees have too many lefties in the lineup, man. And I don't know if they want to take on his contract. That's the other thing. I mean, he's batting .217 right now. OPS 717. On base percentage 314. Yeah, 5-0 Phillies over Boston. I'll take that. Almost anyone batting .230 is a huge upgrade over Peraza. Yeah. Well, McMahon's batting .217 right now. I mean, still better than Peraza, I guess. Yankees are 9 wins, 26 losses when scoring 3 runs or less. Means they got to score some more runs, don't they now? Yeah, the more runs they score, the better they have a better chance of winning. It's usually the case. 3 or less, it's like, yeah, we'll see. All right. We are back to the game, bottom of the 5th. Jimenez leading things off. He takes strike 1. Jimenez is 0 for 1 tonight. So Jimenez, Schneider, Springer due up here in the bottom of the 5th. The 0-1, 1-1. Fried sets on the 1-1. The pitch, 1-2. Fried looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game. As Fried sets on the 1-2. The pitch, high, ball 2, 2-2. I mean, there's been a couple of games where the Yankees won some close ones. I mean, the 1-0 games, the 2-2. That is hit to third, fielded by Peraza, fires to first, 1 down. And that'll bring up Davis Schneider. We're back to the top of the lineup. Yeah, McMahon's contract would be very expensive. Here we have Davis Schneider. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Fried sets on the 1-0. And a pitch. 2-0. Fried sets on the 2-0. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now to Schneider. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 2-2 game. 3-0 count to Schneider. Springer waiting on deck. Fried sets on the 3-0. The pitch. 4-pitch walk to Schneider. And that'll bring up George Springer. I hear you, Victor, but go tell Hal Steinbrenner, man. And George Springer, 1 for 2. Had a single, scored a run. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. As Fried sets here on the 0-1. The pitch, foul back, 0-2. Yeah, McMahon he'll be 31 in December. I got to look at his contract real quick. Once this at bat is over, I'll see if I can pull it up. As Fried sets here on the 0-2, the pitch is popped up. On the run is Rice, and it's a foul ball. Yeah, I mean, he's not a free agent until 2028. Be 33. He's getting paid $12 million this season and $16 million the next 2. just to put it out there for Ryan McMahon. The 0-2. Springer fouls that pitch off. Still 0-2. Oh, 2 count to Springer. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck. The 0-2 is high, 1-2. Schneider takes his lead at first base. He's got a pretty good lead there, actually. There's the 1-2. Pitches inside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Springer. The 2-2. That is grounded foul. Springer battling here against Max Fried. Fried with 35 career pickoffs, most in Major League Baseball since 2017. I remember when I saw him pitch out here and caught against the Rockies, he had 2 pickoffs. Another 2-2. Full count. Oh, there goes Schneider. He is out of there. Nice throw by Escar. Let's see if they challenge it. As of right now, he got called out. They might challenge this. Schneider's still at second base right now. Yeah, it looks like they're going to challenge. Are they going to challenge it? Yeah, looks like they're going to. Throw was on the money. It was a good throw by Escara. That first replay looked like he was out. This one, I don't know. Oh, he might be safe. I think he got that hand in there. This might get overturned. He's safe. He's safe. Probably be runner on second with 2 outs. I mean, honestly, couldn't have asked Scar to do anything better, man. So Schneider's safe. Schneider's safe, so call overturned. So Toronto successful with their challenges tonight. It's a full count to Springer. The 3-2 pitch, ball 4. Runners on first and second. That brings up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So once again, Fried in a little bit of a jam here. A double play would be amazing right now for the Yankees. And first pitch to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is strike one. Vlad Guerrero 1 for 2 in tonight's game. As Fried sets here on the 0-1. Looks back at Schneider. Here's the pitch. Oh, that ball gets away. And that'll send Schneider to second, Schneider to third, Springer to second. So now we got runners on second and third. With one out. Yeah, nothing Escara could have done there. It was a wild pitch by Fried. The 1-1. And that's a little grounder. Fried throws home. Does he get it? He's safe. Oh, my God. And 2 runs are going to score. Sloppy. It's a 4-2 game now. Just like that. That's been a long inning. So fielder's choice and an E1. So an error on Fried. That should have been an out there, man. So still 1 out, 4-2 game now. Bichette is at the plate. He fouls off that pitch. It's 1-1. Bichette is 0 for 2. Fried right now at 83 pitches. Fried sets on the 1-1. And the pitch. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Line drive right to Jazz. Did I get a double play? No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And Vlad goes to second on that throw from Jazz that gets by Bryce. What are we doing here, boys? So 2 outs. An out and an E4. So 2 errors in this inning. So Jazz with the error. Oh, boy. It's going to be one of these games. Kirk is at the plate. It's 1-0. Ground ball fielded by Peraza, who throws over to first. And finally, the Yankees get the third out. That was a long inning for Max Fried, but the Blue Jays put up 2 more. on some bad plays by the New York Yankees. Yeah, I was expecting to go 6. I know some folks said 7, but he's able to go 7 or 8, man. Max Fried, but I feel like 6 is more ideal. But the Yankees are trailing by 2 runs now. Blue Jays bats just answering back. Top of the lineup will be coming up for the Yankees. Let's see what they do. Once again, folks, make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. Would greatly appreciate it. So 2-2 game between the Guardians and Orioles. Red Sox beating the Phillies right now 6-5. Interesting. 4-4 game between the White Sox and Rays. Athletics and Rangers 0-0. Reds beat the Nationals 5-0. We've got a few games being played right now. Yankees are down 4-2. So, yeah, Yankees bats, once again, they need to answer back. They keep trailing. So the Blue Jays basically get runs on mistakes made by the Yankees. 10 errors in 10 games versus the Blue Jays by the Yankees. That's unbelievable. But it's just this is what the Blue Jays lineup does, man. They know how to get to you. They know how to get to these teams. Make them fold under pressure. But Grisham will lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Grisham is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. So once again, Yankees bats, they have to do work. So not sure what the delay is. I don't know if it was a pitch comm issue or not, but game should resume here as Grisham will start things off here in the top of the 6th for the Yankees. Bassett back on the mound. First pitch. Foul ball. And Cody Bellinger is waiting on deck as Bassett sets on the 0-1. Pitches high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, I figured, Jockey Boy, because I saw that score. I was like, whoa, Boston must have had a big inning. The 1-1. Ground ball right to Vlad. Oh, what an error by Vlad that we thought, at least I thought he was going to come up. And Grisham with the hustle, he gets to second base. So that'll be an error on Vlad. Should be, at least. Wow. The Yankees get a break on that one. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. He just misread. Yeah, Vlad just misread it. I don't know how they'll rule that, but we got a runner at second now with Cody Bellinger, so that is an E3. And Bellinger hits that ball deep into center field, not deep enough though, or to right field, as Barger makes the play, and Grisham will tag up and go to third. So we got a run around third with 1 out now, and this brings up Aaron Judge. Are they going to intentionally walk him here? I'm waiting for it. Things a little interesting here in the top of the 6th. Let's see. I'm waiting for the intentional walk. I'm waiting for it. Are they going to go for it? Are they going to go for it? I'm waiting for it. Ben Rice is waiting on deck. Well, no signal yet as Bassett sets here against Judge. Judge is 0 for 2 tonight. Bassett steps off. Are they going to intentionally walk him? I'm waiting. 7 intentional walks this season for Judge against the Blue Jays. First pitch, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Judge hits that ball into center field. Looking up, looking back. That ball is gone. It's a 2-run home run by Aaron Judge. Let's go! The Yankees here. One extra kilo, 398-foot home run, and just like that, the Yankees tied up. 352nd career home run for Judge. 6th in Yankees history now. Oh, my God. And it looks like Schneider's coming out. Are they going to discuss whether or not that was a home run ball or what? Okay. I guess Toronto's challenging it. All right. Well, was it a home run? Or was it off the wall? I mean, it was over the blue line. I would call that a home run. Just saying. I mean, there was, yeah, the fan reached over, but really, did the player have a chance to get that, like jump over that wall? No. It went over. It was over the line. It's a freaking home run. So the home run will stand. Okay. So 4-4 game, tie game once again. The Yankees tied up. Can they take the lead here? Ben Rice coming to the plate. So something works in the Yankees' favor. An error by Guerrero, and it worked out. It worked out for the Yankees. It's a 4-4 game. Gotta wonder if Schneider is thinking, maybe I should have intentionally walked him. And Rice fouls that pitch off. It's 0-2. Michael K just said the same thing I just said about intentionally walking him. The 0-2. Pitch is inside. 1-2 now to Ben Rice. Oh, it's an automatic review? Never mind. The 1-2, and Rice strikes out swinging. He's 0 for 3 tonight. And here we have Jazz at the plate with 2 outs. He takes ball 1. Jazz is 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-0. 1-1. So the Yankees make the Blue Jays pay on that error by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Four game here. Bassett with 81 pitches right now. It's 1-1 to Jazz as he sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch, 2-1 to Jazz. Bassett sets the 2-1 pitch. And that's a grounder. Hit to Vlad. He makes that play. And he will step on the bag for out number 3. But the Yankees tied up. It's a 4-4 game. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Let's see what the Yankees do here in the bottom of the 6th. Let's see what the Blue Jays do. But Yankees defense got to clean it up. Let me get a little bit of light in here. Give me a second here, folks. Let me get some light in here. It's getting a little dark in my area. All right, we're back. A little bit of light. But Barger, Clement, Straw will be due up here in the bottom of the 6th. Fried will be back on the mound. He will have 87 pitches when the inning begins. So if Fried could get through the 6th, that would be awesome.
Only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstar. That sounds pretty. Pitcher Cal Raleigh hit his first home run since winning the Derby, 39th home run this season. Leads the majors.
Raleigh still leading the majors with home runs with 39. Ohtani with home run 5 straight games. Schwarber 7 home runs, 14 RBIs in his last 11 games. Those are some of the news around the majors. What's up, Susan? Brooklyn's in the house. What's up? How are you, Susan? And first pitch to Barger is strike 1. Barger 1 for 2 in tonight's game. The 0-1. Barger hits that, but it is foul. 0-2. Here we have Jonathan Loaisiga warming up in the bullpen. All I'm going to say with Loaisiga, just have him pitch only 1 inning, please. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 down. Third strikeout for Max Fried. Bernie Clement coming to the plate. He is 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch. 1-0 to Clement. The 1-0. 2-0. The 2-0. 2-1. Might see Loisaga, Hamilton, Efros, Brubaker, Winans, potentially Hill. 2-2 as Clement fouls that pitch off. So Weaver had 30 pitches last night. Devin Williams had 19 last night. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Clement for each sets. The 2-2. Full count. Did you go? You went and saw a Broadway show, didn't you, there, Susan? Remember you mentioned it. Here's the 3-2. That is popped up. Bellinger can't see the ball. Doesn't know where it is. He freaking misread it. And Barger's going to go 3 here. After Bellinger couldn't see the ball. He couldn't locate the ball. Oh, my God. Yeah, Bellinger just couldn't see that ball. He didn't know where the ball was. Literally did not know where the ball was. So they scored a triple. Yeah, that's going to do it for Fried. Or no, actually, no, it's not. I thought Boone was out there. I thought Boone was going to take him out. That's a tough one, man. And Bellinger is not one to really miss plays or anything like that. That was a rare one. I mean, so runner on third with 1 out. So we're in a little bit of a danger zone here. We have Miles Straw. He takes ball 1. Operation Mincemeat. Nice. Good show, I hope, Susan. Yeah. Belly rarely makes mistakes like that in the outfield, man. The 1-0. Oh, God. Does Bellinger see that? Well, he definitely saw that one, but it's a foul ball, 1-1. Fried sets on the 1-1. The pitch. Inside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Straw. Yeah, God, it'd be amazing if Fried could get out of this inning without giving up a run here. Fried sets on the 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Count is even. It was fun based on a true story. Okay. Good stuff. The 2-2, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Miles Straw. Fried will step off. Fried sets. The 3-2. And that is hit to left field, and that'll score a run. It's a fair ball, and it's a 5-4 game now. And the Blue Jays retake the lead again on a RBI double. And, yep, that'll bring out Aaron Boone. So that's going to do it for Max Fried. Man, so not a great outing by Fried. Of course, on a couple of those, the defense didn't really help him. But Jimenez, Schneider, Springer will be due up when we get back from commercial break. But, 6 hits given up by Fried, 5 runs. 4 of those were earned. He had 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. So, yeah, not a strong inning there, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, he struggled. So Jonathan Loaisiga will be coming to the game. Hopefully he can get this team out of a jam. Here we go again. Yeah, Jake, he lost the ball. He didn't see the ball, man. He just couldn't see the ball. But here's Nathan Lucas, who is pinch hitting for Jimenez. He swings and misses on strike 1. Jonathan Loaisiga in the game right now. Loaisiga desperately needs to get the Yankees out of this jam. He has not had good outings as of late. And 0-2 now to Lucas. The Blue Jays retake the lead. It's 5-4. Yeah, Fried's been struggling here in his last couple of starts here too. I mean, it happens to every good pitcher. And Nathan Lucas hits that ball into right field. Bellinger makes the play. He will throw to third. Straw tagging up, and he will safely make it to third. So runner on third with 2 outs now, and that's going to bring up Will Wagner, who's going to pinch hit for Davis Schneider. All right, here we have Will Wagner with 2 outs, runner on third. First pitch, outside, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a grounder right to Rice. Oh my God, he bounces off his glove. And that's going to be another run scored. It's a 6-4 game. So defensively, this team is beat. Oh my God, the Yankees are just beating themselves right now. So that's going to be an error on Ben Rice. Third error for the Yankees, and that is popped up by Springer. Grisham makes the play, out number 3, but the Blue Jays put up 2 more. 6, 7, 8 batters coming up. Dominguez, Volpe, Escara coming up here in the top of the 7th. More sloppy play by the defense, folks. More sloppy play by the defense. Unfreaking believable. Make sure y'all listen to Desiree. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's get those likes up, people. If you're new and you're watching this for the first time, make sure you all hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. But top of the 7th will resume here shortly. So name that Yankee, 53-50 record, 3.85 ERA, 902.1 innings, 74-76 for the Expos, 77-78 for. I couldn't read the whole thing. We're back to the game, and Chris Bassett is back on the mound. So you got Nathan Lucas in left, Ernie Clement at second, Will Wagner at third. So a little bit of a change in Blue Jays defense. It's 1-0 to Dominguez. He's 1 for 2. And Dominguez pops it up. And Guerrero Jr. waves off Bassett. He makes the play. 1 down. Volpe coming to the plate. Volpe 1 for 1 with a home run and a hit by pitch. Yo, Ace, I mean, if that was Goldschmidt, he would have made that play. I'm just saying. It's 0-1 to Anthony Volpe. Volpe takes ball 1. One, 1-2. 1-2. And Volpe strikes out looking. He didn't like that call. 8th strikeout for Bassett. And that's going to bring up J.C. Escara. I mean, I understood Volpe's frustration there. I thought that was a ball. But, again, Boone is furious right now. That was like a similar call that Boone got mad at earlier in the game. Well, and Boone has been thrown out. He has been tossed out of the game. One plate umpire has seen enough, and Boone is going to go out there and get his money's worth. Yeah, I guess Boone will. Oh, now Boone's been thrown out. Okay. Yeah, Boone's angry, man. Yeah, you had a feeling Boone. I had a feeling Boone was going to get thrown out, man. It was just like a matter of time until another bad pitch was called. Yeah, Matt Blake is furious too. All right, and play will resume. We got 2 outs. J.C. Escara at the plate. And ground ball right to Guerrero. Throws it from his butt. And 3 down. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Unbelievable. This game is just, and I just realized I didn't have the game cast up. I apologize. But bottom of the 7th, it's the 7th inning stretch. Yankees down 6-4. I'll leave you all with some tunes. I'll be right back. All right, we're back to the game here. Sorry for coming late. So looks like official scoring a hit and an E7 to advance. So 4 errors in this game tonight, people. Scott Efros is in the game, so we got a runner on second. 6-4 game. Blue Jays are leading here in the bottom of the 7th. It's been a very sloppy game by the Yankees. And Bichette hits that ball deep in the left field. Looking up is Dominguez, and it's a 2-run home run by Bichette. And it's an 8-4 game. It just goes from bad to freaking worse. Oh, my God. This is unbelievable. Wow. Man. So Kirk fouls it back. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. 8-4 game now. And Kirk hits that ball into the gap, and that will drop. And this is a double for Kirk. So a 2-run home run and now a double. Still nobody out. So the bat's doing work here. And this will bring up Addison Barger. Oh, Matt Blake was also thrown out too. Well, there you go. There we have Addison Barger. We got JT Brubaker warming up in the bullpen now. Yankees are on the verge of losing this series, and they're on the verge of falling 4 games back in the AL East. Barger pops it up to center field, and Grisham makes the play. Tag it, or Kirk will not tag up. 1 down. Yankees finally get their first out. Yeah, this is a very piss poor performance by the Yankees tonight. There's a grounder by Clement, fielded by Peraza, throws over to first, 2 down. Kirk will stay at second, and this brings up Miles Straw. And first pitch to Straw, strike 1. And there's a grounder to Volpe. He fields it, fires to first for out number 3. So after giving up 2 more runs, it's an 8-4 game. 9-1-2 batters coming up here in the top of the 8th. Do the Yankees have any sort of comeback in them? I'm just at a loss for words, people. That's why I'm silent right now. I'm just at a loss for words. Like I really am. I'm just like I can't believe this game. This is just unbelievable. Yeah, they're showing all these defensive misplays by the Yankees tonight, and it's 12 errors in 10 games versus the Blue Jays in this season. 4 of them tonight. Oh man. All right. Well, all right. So it looks like Yerbit Vivas is pinch hitting for Peraza. Bassett is back on the mound. So 1-0 here to Vivas. Two and 0 now to Vivas. And there's a grounder. Jimenez fields it, goes over to first for out number 1. Actually, that was Ernie Clement. My apologies. Clement had taken over at second base. And it looks like Schneider is going to take out Bassett. Bassett with a great performance once again against the Yankees. This is what I was worried about. But when we come back, Grisham Bellinger Judge will be due up. Justin Brule will replace Bassett. Yeah, offense and defense, absolutely. Yeah, the defense especially. The defense is worse. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Bassett did his job tonight, man. This was exactly what I was worried about. Bassett, looking ahead at his pitch line tonight, 7 1/3, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 of those were earned, struck out 8, no walks, gave up 3 home runs. I mean, all things considered, Bassett still held his own, but the Blue Jays bats were helping here big time, and the Yankees defense has just been sloppy. You're good, Petruzzi. But hopefully the Yankees front office is watching this and they're just like telling themselves this is totally unacceptable. So name that Yankee 74-76 with the Expos. Oh, they already said the name. So Dale Murray, in case anybody was wondering or if anybody was trying to guess. Yeah, it's more like the Yankees defense 8, Yankees 4. But we're back to the game. Here's Justin Brule, who will pitch against Grisham, who's 0 for 3. He takes ball 1. The 1-0, 2-0. The 2-0. And that is line drive to right field. Grisham gets his first hit of the night. So 1 out single for Trent Grisham, and this will bring up Cody Bellinger to the plate. I don't know about you all, but I don't even know if I've ever seen a bad season of defense on a bad, even from a bad Yankees team. Like this is bad, and it's particularly with the infield. Really, I mean, the outfield's been fine this season. The infield, concerning. The 1-0, 2-0. Yankees have as many hits as errors. That is pitiful. And that one is hit to right field and back-to-back singles here by Grisham and Bellinger. So now we got runners on first and second. Judge coming to the plate. So 4 pitch walk to Judge with the bases loaded, and have Ben Rice come to the plate. I don't know. I can see it. I'm just saying. Yariel Rodriguez is warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays, and there's the pitching coach talking with Justin Brule. Yeah, I understand, Welkin, but I'll tell you what, in 2023, I'll be honest with you. I know it's not official till that, I get the whole thing, like they're not officially out till they're officially out. But I'll be honest with you, dude. I gave up on that 2023 Yankees team in this month, actually, in the month of July. It was after they lost 2 out of 3 against the Rockies two years ago. I was like, yeah, this team just isn't it. And that was when Judge was hurt and he was out for 2 months. And there's a strike for Judge. And I'll be honest, like I didn't really go into this season thinking that the Yankees were going to win a World Series. I'm saying they could have a chance. I think they'll get into the postseason, but World Series, bit of a stretch. I hope I'm proven wrong, but just the way things are looking right now. But it's 1-1 here to Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 3 tonight. He had that big 2-run home run that initially had tied up the game at 4. Here's the 1-1. Judge fouls it off 1-2. It's one ball, one ball, two strikes here to Judge. And there's a grounder. There's one. And there's two. They got the inning-ending double play, but Judge is looking like he is sticking around. They're probably going to challenge this. Yeah, he's safe. Should be safe. I don't know. Bang, bang, play. It is under review right now, folks. Judge thinks he's safe. I mean, he was definitely confident when the call was made. Wow. Wow, they called it. They called him out. So it was an inning-ending double play. Unbelievable. So they lose that challenge. Golly, man. Yeah, just nothing working in the Yankees' favor tonight. My goodness. Oh my God. So bottom of the eighth coming up now. So Lucas Wagner Springer will be coming up. Yeah, the Yankees, man, they're like their own worst enemy. Own worst enemy. Yeah, Victor says Yankees got screwed. He was safe. Replay is useless. Yeah. Egyptian. DM, a lot of things are going on in this game, and not great things, I'll tell you that much. I mean, last I checked, the tie goes to the runner. But what do I know? I never know anymore. Well, Yankees upcoming schedule. Day off tomorrow. Thank God. 3-game set against the Phillies starting on Friday. 4-game set against the Rays. And then they travel to Miami on a 3-game set. So Vivas will take over third base. And here we have JT Brubaker on the mound facing Nathan Lucas, who takes strike one. One and one, ball in the dirt. The 1-1, 2-1. Oh, let me get the game pass. Sorry. Yeah, you're welcome, D's channel. Thanks for popping in. It is now 3-1 to Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1 tonight. He came in and pinch hit for Jimenez earlier. The 3-1, ball 4, a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 8th. And Will Wagner will be coming to the plate. So if the Yankees lose tonight, they'll fall back to 4 games behind the Blue Jays in the AL East. The Phillies-Red Sox game right now is 6-6 in the top of the 9th. And that is popped up in foul territory. And if the Red Sox win tonight, they'll be 5 games back. They'll be a game behind the Yankees in the wild card spot. So things in the AL East getting really interesting. And the Rays are beating the White Sox right now 7-5 in the bottom of the 6th. The 0-1, 0-2. Brubaker sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. There's a grounder fielded by Volpe. Steps on the back at second. Throws to first for the double play. 2 down, just like that. And that'll bring up George Springer to the plate. Grounded. Oh, bounces. Volpe barehands it, throws it to first, but he's safe. So Vivas could not glove it. It bounced off his glove. Peraza barehands it, throws it to first, but Springer was already there. Yeah, that was a hard hit ball. Vivas just could not come up with it on the bounce. How did they rule that? They rule it as a single. As Brubaker throws over to first to check on Springer. Springer safely makes it back. So 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. It's an 8-4 game. Runner on first, Guerrero Jr., 2 for 4 he's having himself a good game. And he takes strike 1. Oh, almost got Springer on that one. Okay, that was a little close. Springer safely makes it back. Oh, they're challenging that play. I was going to say they might challenge that. It looked pretty close. It looked pretty close. Let's see. I mean, we're challenging. I mean, from that angle right there that they just showed, it looked like they got him out. Well, it's under review. Are you the only one that loses sleep every time the Yankees lose? You're probably not the only one. Probably not the only one. I don't lose sleep because really, I'm a fan of the team. Don't get me wrong. Of course, I'm always a fan, but if I'm the owner, the general manager, yeah, I'm losing sleep. All right, so they said the runner was safe. So initial call stands. So inning will continue. It's 0-1 to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So 0-1 count here to Guerrero Jr. Foul ball, 0-2. Let's play the two strike one. Yankees give it a minute. 0-2 here to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Springer at first. Brubaker sets. The 0-2. And it's strike three. Well, okay, it's ball one, I guess. So another error there. That's what is that? Error number 5 now? Oh, but he struck out. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, didn't he strike out? So that's strike 3. So I said ball because I thought I am so confused. It was 2 outs anyway. So yeah, I thought that was a strike. I thought it would have been 5. Yeah, it would have been 5. But I was confused. I was like, wait, I thought that was third strike. I thought he called it a ball. George Springer stealing. Like I was like, that's got to be a strike. Come on. Just one of those games. Unfreaking believable. Yeah, I should have slept after the pregame. Oh my god. Me interviewing Jake McGee was like that was a lot of fun. This game is not fun. Unbelievable. It's very unwatchable tonight there, Ivan Many. Very unwatchable. This is unacceptable. Well, final chance for the New York Yankees. So top of the ninth inning here. All right, so Yariel Rodriguez to try and end things here in the top of the ninth. Ben Rice is at the plate. He's 0 for 3. And he takes strike one. Do the Yankees have any fight in them? The 0-1. And Rice hits that to right field, and catch is made by Lucas. One down, just like that. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate, who's 0 for 3 tonight. One 0 here to Jazz. Yankees are down 8-4. Here in the top of the ninth, it's one out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. at the plate. He's got a 1-0 count against him as Rodriguez sets here on the 1-0. 2-0. 6-6 game going into the bottom of the ninth in Philly with the Phillies and Red Sox. The 2-0. 3-0 now to Jazz. Tell him, Victor. The 3-0. Jazz thought it was ball 4. Jazz is frustrated. Definitely, I mean, it's clearly frustrated. 3-1 now. Yeah, Jazz is not happy. I mean, clearly shows ball 4 on this one. Yeah, the ABS system needs to get here. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Full count here to Jazz as Rodriguez sets here on the 3-2, and the pitch is high fly ball hit into left field, but it looks like play is made by, I believe, Loperfido. 2 down. And it is all up to Jason Dominguez to keep this game alive. He is 1 for 3 tonight. So Yankees are 1 out away from losing this game. First pitch. Dominguez hits it to center field, and Straw is right there to make the play on the final out. And the Yankees lose 2 out of 3 against Toronto. They fall back to 4 games in the AL East, and the game is over. Just like that, folks. Oh, my God. So the story is this. Yankees defense was just absolutely sloppy today. Pretty much the defense just choked it all up for this team. So Fried gets his 4th loss. He's 11-4 now. Bassett is 11-4 now. But there's really nothing to say. It's the defense just did not show up tonight. The defense has been an absolute problem, particularly with the infield. And, Bellinger couldn't see the ball. I mean, that was a rarity. But, yeah, really nothing to dissect about this game other than the defense just lost it, man. It was like defense. It was all defense. I mean, the errors are unacceptable. To have 4 errors in a game is just absolutely unacceptable. And once again, I keep saying it, the Yankees beat themselves. They beat themselves. They're their own worst enemy. But 4 errors. Yeah, 12 errors in 10 games versus Toronto. It's unacceptable. But no effort by the Yankees. Nothing really much to say. But, yeah, unacceptable. Once again, the Yankees fall back to 4 games in the division, so they're trailing the Blue Jays by 4 now. And 42% of you voted that they would fall back to 4 games. 48 of you voted. So they could have easily made it 2 games, but sloppy defense by the Yankees is the reason why they lost tonight's game. But once again, it's a pretty piss-poor performance, once again, man. And they lost a second time in this series against Toronto. 4 games. Well, at least they got swept. At least they didn't get swept this time, but still, it doesn't help. Well, Victor, I mean, the lineup, we could argue the lineup was bad, but it was the defense. The lineup, you could have put the lineup any way you wanted. You could have had Dominguez at lead off, but the defense choked big time, man. It was the defense. It didn't matter what the lineup was. The defense sucked. It was the freaking defense. Once again, it's got nothing to do. I mean, I understand the lineup is one thing. The lineup is one thing. We could argue about the lineup. We always argue about the lineup in the pregame. We always give our opinions on how we feel about the lineup, but the lineup, respectfully, it's irrelevant. It's the freaking defense. The defense choking it up. And it wasn't, what's crazy? It wasn't even Volpe. It wasn't. Like, this time, you can't even blame Volpe for this. It was other guys. It was other guys on the team. I would have definitely had Goldie at first. I don't know why Goldschmidt was not playing tonight. I don't know if it was because he had bad numbers against Bassett. I didn't check, but Goldschmidt would have made that play that Ben Rice didn't make. Period. But it was another piss poor game, unfortunately. But what's done is done. What's done is done. The results are the results now. We can't go back and change it. Could express our frustrations, but bottom line, the Yankees lose. Tonight's game, they lose a series 2 out of 3 against the Blue Jays, and they are now 4 games behind first place. The Blue Jays have been just taken over right now. So luckily, the Yankees have a day off tomorrow, and then they will host the Phillies at the stadium. So they have a 3-game set against the Phillies. The Phillies right now, they're playing in extra innings against the Mets in the top of the 10th. That's an ESPN game right now. It's 6-6. Let's check the standings there real quick. So the Phillies they're in first place in the NL East right now. They're neck and neck right there with the Mets. So not going to be an easy series against the Phillies. The Yankees it's going to be a tough series. It's going to be a tough series. And I reposted a tweet from Kirshner about who is going to be the probable starters. So Will Warren on Friday, Marcus Stroman on Saturday, Carlos Rodon on Sunday. I remember Warren he actually made his major league debut against the Phillies last year when Cole couldn't pitch. Warren actually, he struggled there. I remember the Yankees won that game. The Yankees actually swept the Phillies in that series. Warren struggled, as you would imagine, but he was able to somewhat redeem himself. Stroman has been actually pretty good in his last few outings. Let's see what he does. And Rodon's been solid this season. How does he do on Sunday? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. But that's what we got. So, Yankees, it's not going to get easier here towards the end of the month. They got 3 games against the Phillies, and then they got a 4-game set against the Rays. So, Yankees need to try and go 5-2 here. They got to win the majority of these games, but we'll see what happens here, folks. But that's going to do it for me. I do appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you all for tuning into this play-by-play. I know it is hard watching these games. Believe me, it's hard for me watching these games and calling them. It's frustrating for me. It's not easy, believe me, but I'm happy to do it. I'm glad to do it. I still have fun doing it regardless, but I do appreciate you all tuning in. All right. Make sure you all hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't yet, if you're watching this on a rerun, hit that like button. It does really help out the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all the new subscribers. We're now a little less than 200 away from hitting that 2,000 mark for subscribers. So if there's anybody out there watching this, let's hit that subscribe button. Let's get to that 2,000. I would love to hit that 2,000 sooner rather than later. But I do appreciate you all, and keep sharing this channel out. Thank you all very much. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great night. Just still go out, enjoy your night, get some air, get some water, get some food, settle down. It's a day off tomorrow. But I will see you all next time. Have a great night, everyone. And as always, let's go.